I'll give you guys a quick synopsis from last session. I named that one the Caves. So the group looked upon 3 cave entrances in a clearing that you climbed up to. One had the shape of a semicircle, one had the shape of a square, and the third was in the shape of a triangle. You were racked with indecision as to which cave to enter first, so me decided to open Omnimu's bag to see what's inside. After taking a quick inventory of the valuables, you guys instead decided to smoke out all 3 caves by creating fires at each entrance. Lemurak, Chipunk, and me each began to gather the supplies they needed to create these campfires at the entrances. However, not being stealthy at all lands them in hot water as 2 basilisks emerge from the darkness. Lemurak manages to kill one in the semicircle cave fairly quickly, with Kundarg's light assistance. Rowan spent too much time staring at the basilisk in the triangle cave and began to feel his legs becoming rock hard. Just as the rock hardness reached his midsection, he managed to resist its further advances. However, that didn't stop him from staring at the basilisk longer, and once again his feet began to harden up. This time he was unable to resist the petrification and became fully rock hard.
Giant oof.
You should contact a doctor if that lasts more than 6 to 8 hours.
Classic blunder.
Or write a romance novel. Jeez.
You guys managed to dispatch both basilisks and appeared to be free from any danger for the moment. Kundarg sent a thunderous roar through the last cave, the square cave. I think it was the square cave. Yeah, square cave. And realized that it's not very deep. It's only about 50 feet deep. You guys took a look around the triangle cave with your torches out, but found nothing but a nest with a rock-looking egg in it. Me made a campfire and managed to crack the basilisk egg open, and a semi-developed basilisk fell into the pan with a sickening sizzle. You guys ate and saved a portion in Omnimu's bag, which is still being held by me. You made camp in the triangle cave after finding no further danger, and placed the rock-hard Rowan outside the cave entrance as a warning to those who might join this ragtag group of adventurers. You took some cooked basilisk embryo, basilisk blood, and small pieces of Rowan himself and put them into his own petrified mouth, to no effect.
Yes.
The 4
R.I.P.
remaining adventurers stared deep into the campfire, searching for inspiration on what to do next.
And inspiration came to them, and they discovered the cure.
Oh yes,
He's back.
He's back. You see, it was that easy.
Just start talking in the voice, Scott. It'll just be true.
So wait, did we table talk? Talk about how we're going to resolve this situation?
This is also a good time to remind Naira to put scale mail back onto his character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't forget to update your character sheets with your loot, so that if in some recurring circumstance you're unable to join,
You don't have
people
me.
can play your character properly and you don't get killed. Luckily, Bob knows what he's doing and was able to deduce that there should be some more armor there.
I didn't deduce. I just
You're muted, Kev.
didn't go too close.
Oh,
to the
sorry.
basilisk.
My armor class being 12 is a little bit of a giveaway, but it's fixed now.
Also,
Speaking
Go
of
on.
This
alcoholics,
might not seem like a big deal. This is the first day that I have had ice in fucking months.
Oh, because your kitchen is complete.
Glorious. They finally hooked up the fridge. The only thing we're waiting for now is the microwave thing, but we have another microwave that we're using in the same hole. So, yes, we have ice now, just enough for
Cool.
everyone to have ice in their drink at dinner, and this drink here, and I'm out of ice already. But overnight, I assume it will continue producing.
I attacked the microwave.
You find it bolted shut with virtuous lashes. All right, so you guys find yourselves staring into the smoldering embers of a campfire within the Triangle Cave. Rowan is standing guard outside to warn any would-be adventurers of what a haphazard group you might be. There he is right there in his star cave.
How that looks like Radosh to me.
oh my god! I'm
just
gonna sue him for a
Is it the
copyright
butt? Is it the
Butt
infringement.
butt?
matches, yeah.
I think it's the butt.
Oh my god.
I think it's just somebody wandering naked towards a star.
You
Wait,
should
what
sue
are we
them.
looking
That
at?
is the
Sue them
story
good.
of my life. Okay. Beep boop. Should we make a sled, put Rowan on a sled, and push him downhill?
Hey, it was too hard to get up here. He will surely fall to pieces. He's just made of stone. We leave him here.
Bring him back on when we come back.
I don't know what you mean, me.
We leave here, and then after Dragon, come back and bring him down.
Ah, sounds good. To the dragon.
The dragon.
All right. So as you say to the dragon, you all look around, wondering what direction that might be. Everyone's kind of looking between each other, a little confused as to which direction you might be heading in.
I look up.
We got that guide with us, right? Augustus?
Old men?
Augusto, yeah. You got the old man with you.
We searched all 3 caves at this point.
You have searched only the Triangle Cave.
Maybe
You
we
found
can
the-
explore the 2 others while we're here.
And have we finished our long rest, or?
Oh.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you finished your long rest. You guys murdered 2 basilisks in the night, and then had a nice fried basilisk embryo supper, and went to sleep.
Oh, embryo supper.
Surely the guide will tell us which way to go.
Which way, Scallywag, you?
So Augusto looks over at the group and says, "I've never dared travel in the basilisk caves, but you lot seem to have made quick work of them, except for your rock-hard friend there, of course. I've never seen someone so rock-hard."
Do you need a minute?
Is there any sort of pattern in the rock hardness? An X?
An X, perhaps some pebbles.
Is it
Be right back.
there?
He looks like a rock-hard statue.
Please don't acknowledge me.
Don't encourage him.
People, let us analyze caves.
We went through the triangle one. Which one was the one that was only 50 feet deep? Was it the triangle one?
The square one.
So I
That's
was
the
in
one that I yelled at.
Yeah, let's go check out the. Let's go check out the square one.
All right.
This is a void. We go to other dimensions.
Me first. And I put my arms out to allow him to pass.
Wait, what?
He's not here. He's not here to steer it.
I'll get
Yo.
you to who's
Damn you,
leading,
Bob.
leading
Damn
the
it,
way
Bob.
into the cave here.
I have a torch out.
Oh,
So I just said, me
think I-
first. And then I ushered my hands out like that.
I think I
Bob
ate
was-
30 freezies 2 days ago. It was glorious.
Ah, yeah.
Never been so happy.
Everything but the
Let's go.
purple ones.
Yeah, F those purple ones. Blue, red, orange, white.
Not in that order, though.
You know what? I prefer
I'd put
orange.
white first.
Me too.
Orange.
Wait, Kevin, are you team orange or team white?
Team white.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Whew.
I gotta do orange first because you know what? Everyone's gonna fight for white or blue. They're just gonna leave orange there, not knowing that that's really the one I want.
I like red.
Now you all know, so screw
Oh,
you.
you
when
already
we go
are.
to freezies one day from now, and everyone remembers and takes all the orange ones on.
You can have your orange. That's like bottom of the list.
Oh, bottom of the list.
Yeah.
C tier.
Below
Yeah.
purple and peach.
Oh, peach.
Peach
Peach
is like
top.
B to A
Oh,
tier.
get
for me.
out of here! Get out! You know what?
White is S plus.
Lemorak finds
obviously.
himself frozen in place.
The rock. That's transferred to me. Scott, you're fine now.
All right, so
Wait, so how do we fix Scott?
You guys
Yeah.
haven't tried to figure that
So
out.
we're just gonna leave him there?
It's, interesting
God, have
approach.
you created a new character?
Like we left Nomium to drag.
Well, you didn't leave him to the dragon. The dragon took him away.
And the dragon took him.
Yeah.
These
Spit it out the
fairies
cast.
watching you.
Never mind. You guys gotta be able to find some sort of magical something or other.
There is magic that can do it, but it is very high level, and we can't do it, or probably pay for somebody to do it at this point.
It's probably not on top of this mountain.
That true.
I'm
Unless
sure
it.
Omnum had a magical book in his possessions.
Was there
We could
anything else in Omnium Sac?
So in Omnimu's sack,
We did look. I don't remember what was in it.
yeah, there was.
We did neglect it for at least one session,
And then you guys looked in it,
and then we looked
and
into
then
it.
just closed it up and moved on.
Well, it's like it had his like private diary.
We were looking for orc steaks. There was that.
So inside Omnimu's bag, you recall there was a small amount of gold. There were 3 flasks, a butcher's knife, twine, and a gurnal.
No?
Yeah, gurnal.
What's a gurnal?
It's his journal.
Oh.
Evan
Could
hasn't
mean-
seen Wet Hot American Summer in enough time.
Oh. Okay.
Is that
I
a joke
recall.
from Wet Hot American Summer? Gurnal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Write
don't
it down in
remember.
my gurnal. Paul Rudd. He's the one that said that one.
Guess I'm not all fancy like you.
I sent this is quite a few years ago, someone I worked with, I gave them a USB with, I can't remember what was on it. It had to be a game or something, and I happened to have a copy of Wet Hot American Summer, and I included it on the USB, and when he gave it back, he was like, next time you need to like clean off your USBs. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, there was what I can only assume is some porn on there. Wet Hot American Summer. I looked at him. I was like, that is a cult comedy classic. Like, you need to go watch that, sir. And he's like, I will not be doing that.
Ryan has. I'm getting a picture of Ryan's reputation at work here.
It's a weird one. It's a weird one.
The guy who's trying to like get other people to watch his porn, getting drunk. Company man.
These are all different people too. So the guy that thought it was
Versatile,
porn
yeah.
is not the same that's seen me super hammered.
You gotta disperse it.
The rumors just circle. These people talk. There's a Teams chat just about you.
Luckily, the one guy's in wealth, and the rest are in credit, so they generally don't talk to each other. One's collecting money, the other's distributing it, so...
So we're gonna explore one of these caves.
Yep. So, someone was going into the square cave, I believe. Japunk, perhaps?
I had ushered me towards it.
Nope.
I'll
me,
go as
okay.
well.
Alright, well,
Alright.
I will light a torch.
Alright, you light a torch. And I guess wow, torch, that's a good idea. Okay. So you light a torch and in the center of the room you can see what looks like a basilisk nest, similar to the ones that you have seen. And centered on top of the basilisk nest is a rock-hard basilisk facing the opposite side of the cave. So facing away from the entrance. So his back turned to you.
Is it alive? Or
I'll
it
have
moving?
you. I'll have you make an investigation check. Oh, 2. That's not a very good roll.
Watch out for rock lizard!
You can't tell if it's alive or dead from where you're standing at the entrance of the cave. You might have
Rock
to
lizard.
investigate further.
I close my eyes.
It goes dark.
Found
Wow.
rock lizard in here! Start smashing it.
Yeah, we can make noise.
Smashing the rock lizard?
Yep.
I saw
Okay.
you like, stop, stop, stop! In
Who said that?
me!
I said not.
So, well, he's confused for a little while. Let's see. Well, in this world's logic, perhaps if a rock hard basilisk looks at a rock person, maybe they'll turn back to flesh. Come on. It happened.
We're not getting
Like it.
spanies yet like this.
Probability greater than 0.
We need to pull the rock hard basilisk and have the rock hard Scott look at the rock hard basilisk. And maybe
It's
Scott will
right,
turn
pebbles.
back.
Pebbles all around.
Some sort of anti-rock hard field might be created.
Rock hard field.
Softening field,
No!
more of a flaccid field.
Fastening field.
That's the curse he has to live with for the rest of his life.
Anti-field. Well,
All right, so Me's in this cave with his eyes closed and a torch in his hands. Chipunk, are you in the cave? You look like you're in the cave.
Yes, I mean everything proved to be threatening here, so I will provide to be useful escort in case of. But I will keep my eyes open.
All right, you keep
I
your
follow.
eyes-
I follow behind in the shadows. Stay hidden.
All right. Ooh, that's a good roll. That's a good stealth.
Watch out for rock lizard.
So as me has his eyes closed and is warning you about the rock lizard. Chipunk, I'll get you to make an investigation check.
Get a 1. Nice.
Almost.
All right.
Yikes.
From where you're standing, you can see me in front of you with his eyes closed, reaching out with his torch hand and his other hand. But you can't tell in this kind of dim light whether that basilisk is alive or what it's doing.
Close eyes, metal you.
We need.
Since Lemurak is in the cave as well, I'll see if he can roll an investigation check.
Do it!
Oh my god!
I investigate as well.
Oh, you gotta get in the cave at this point.
I'm in the cave.
We're in the square cave. Are you in the triangle cave? You're outside.
Oh, you're in the square cave.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the triangle cave.
So Lemurak notices that despite all the commotion and light that you guys are bringing into this cave, that the basilisk hasn't moved at all.
No,
Or
okay.
the rock lizard hasn't moved at all.
What do I notice?
Nice.
All right. So as you enter the cave, you notice right away that there, at the other end of the cave, there seems to be a torch that is moving in unison with Mii's movements.
Wait,
It's a doppelganger.
What does that? What does that mean? Moving in unison.
So as he moves this way or this way with the torch, you can see it moving.
It's like
At
floating.
the other,
Like a
at the
second
other end of the
torch.
cave. A second torch at the end of the cave.
Okay, I let the party know. Can we try to extinguish it? Do I have any spells?
Should reflect on how you might do that.
Oh, I could do fairy fire, and it would reveal any invisible / hidden creatures in a 10-foot radius.
be a double. Or crusties.
2 rock lizards? Close both eyes.
All right. So what's the play? You see me holding his torch. You see another torch at the end of the cave.
It's a mirror, I guess.
It's like Jurassic Park with the flare. Whoosh!
Hmm.
Right. Well, given that there's nothing in the cave, can we all just make our way further in?
Yeah. So as you walk past the basilisk nest, you do confirm that there is a rock hard basilisk who is staring at the far end of the cave where you can see another torchlight.
I will make my way down to the far end of the cave.
Stay back, Tiny You.
I will stay in the shadows. Yar.
Watch out for rock lizard.
Do you still have your eyes closed too?
Nobody has told me not to.
Excellent. Lemerack, I'll get you to make a perception check. $17. All right. So at the far end of the cave, you find where you would expect the wall to be. There appears to be a large, very dusty, reflective surface. So as Me is groping around with his eyes closed, you can see the torchlight behind him, and it's reflecting kind of off of this this reflective surface. But it's quite dirty.
Me, you can open your eyes.
No. Don't want to turn to stone. Not like Dark You. Me, smart.
Okay. Keep them closed.
Hey, the rock lizard doesn't have his eyes open. He's frozen.
Speak.
Oh,
It's magic.
here's rock lizard statue.
What
Why you no
breed-
say so, Tiny You?
What can petrify a basilisk? Did he petrify himself?
Hey.
More food. I'm gonna scoop up these eggs.
There were no eggs in this
What?
nest. Covered by a big petrified basilisk. Those eggs are long toast.
I'm gonna
Maybe they were the other basilisks.
I'm gonna rap on the reflective surface to see if it's like hollow or it feels like it's like solid.
All right.
There was an egg in the previous session.
You
Yep.
ate it.
They
There we
cooked
go.
it and ate it and saved Omnamu a piece,
Oh, thank God.
and also smeared blood and embryo and Rowan's own anus into his mouth to his petrified.
Well, it's gonna happen.
That's the way.
It's just what happens.
Gotta try everything.
This is the way. So as you wrap on the surface, it does sound hollow on the other side, and as you tap, dust starts to come down the front of the surface, revealing what looks like a fairly large mirror.
Do we look good?
It's still pretty dusty, but you consider yourselves to look reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Reasonably handsome, reasonably good looking.
And did you say that it
I
feels
become semi-hard.
feels like there's nothing behind the mirror, or like if I wrap the mirror, like the whole thing vibrates like there's nothing behind it, or is it like dong dong, like solid?
Nope, it vibrates more than you would expect it would, because you've assumed that it's a cave wall. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah. Arr. I don't want the bad luck. Someone else break this mirror.
Beep boop. I can break things. I swing my sword at a mirror.
All right,
Without thinking.
all right.
Somebody
I
asked.
will get you to make a attack with your sword.
Oh my god.
Smash it good.
Ooh, that's a good roll. So you brandish your katana and go to slice into this very large mirror. And as soon as your sword comes in contact with the mirror, there's an extremely bright flash, and everyone's thrown back 10 feet from the mirror.
Is the mirror still together?
The mirror. So as you look up, you notice the mirror is still together. However, a significant amount of dust has been knocked off the mirror.
Hey, what kind of witchcraft is this? Can I take a closer look at the mirror?
Yeah.
So, like,
get
I
you to
kind of
that.
put my hand against it.
Okay. I'll get you to make a perception check.
I don't think I've ever seen a mirror that could withstand such a strike.
These rolls, guys. We gotta get some stronger rolls here. So as you touch the mirror and take a look into its reflection, you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. It seems to be reflecting your own reflection back at you.
I mean, wait, what was this flash? How did the mirror explode or reflect us?
Can I do who's best at like Arcana? Probably Shadow Dark, but he's all
It's all rock hard,
super hard.
left outside in the rain. Like
He's very hard.
erosion is gonna start taking place.
I guess my intelligence is decent. Can I do a Arcana check? I haven't seen a material such as this. Perhaps it has magical properties. How's that for a roll?
Oh my god,
Rock on.
turn this basilisk into stone.
So, you recall hearing about magical mirrors in the past. I don't really know exactly how to describe this. So, based on the fact that Chipunk tried to smash this mirror and everyone was blown back 10 feet, you think it's certainly at least protected by some kind of magical means.
Interesting.
Metal you did not smash hard enough. I can smash it.
All right, make a weapon attack.
We need like a dispel.
Oh, 23, that's a good one. So you take your glaive and you take a mighty swing at the mirror, and an even brighter light goes off from the strength of your strike, and everyone flies back 20 feet.
Oh! Aye, by the 7. I think this magic is too powerful for weapon strikes.
Beep boop. Maybe there is a lever somewhere.
Maybe we both hit at the same time.
Affirmative. I raise my hands. I raise my sword.
If you don't find anything in the hole, you just keep digging.
Digging. We could dig under it.
Oh god.
We haven't tried digging.
Oh,
I should
wow.
have suggested that.
You gave us a hint. But
Yeah.
DM's
No, that was not a hint. That was just
But I look around the mirror looking for maybe, because we are convinced that there is something behind, some sort of switch or lever or some button to step on with my metal feet.
all right.
And
I'll get you to make a perception check.
I have my eyes open entirely. Yes.
So you kind of grope around the edges of the mirror, but don't appear to find any switch or pressure plate or anything like that. The mirror itself seems to be kind of built into the rock wall of this back cave, of the back wall of this rock cave.
Beep boop. I groped very well. Found nothing.
Instead of hitting the mirror, can I just try to like press on it?
Blasphemy.
Sure, yeah. So you're not hitting it; you're just like placing your hands on it,
Yeah, just
and
like
pressing against it.
pushing it.
Okay, I'll
Trying to
get you
get a
to
feel
make
for it.
literally. I'll get you to make a perception check. Oh, there we go. That's what we need. So you step forward and you place both your hands on either side, and you press in on the large mirror on the back wall here. And it does flex a little bit. You can feel some magical energy as you're applying pressure to it. But while you're doing that, you notice in the reflection of the mirror, there are 8 pebbles in a square pattern on the floor. And when you turn
Not an X?
around, not an X, and a square pattern on the floor. And when you turn around, there's no pebbles on the floor in the room that you're in.
Arr, some strange magic going on. There are pebbles in the mirror, but not in the room.
What?
Are our pockets still filled with pebbles from before?
Are you seeing pebbles everywhere now?
I don't
Because
know.
we could make
did
it
you keep all those pebbles?
all of them.
We should maybe check the other caves. The pebbles are in the shape of a square, and this cave is a square. Mayhaps the shape of our cave is something to do with where we're at.
Into it?
Maybe mirror is dirty.
You stay here, me. Clean this mirror as best you can.
Me no like that. But I will try rubbing the pebbles on the mirror.
Right?
Blasted back 100 feet. Off the cliff.
Launched into cyberspace. So Me's cleaning the mirror. What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna go back to the cave that we slept in and check out the back of that to see if there's another mirror or something.
Okay. So you head back to the Triangle Cave.
We'll go with Lemurac just in case.
I'll get you to make an investigation check. There we go. So you head into the cave, the Triangle Cave. You still have, as you pass Rowan on the outside, his demeanor almost looks a little bit sad as you pass his rock hard body and walk into the cave.
He never was that happy.
And you feel around looking for a mirror or something, but all you find is kind of standard cave rock walls.
How about pebbles?
Nothing of note. There are pebbles. There's certainly pebbles.
But no, like, shapes.
No, they're just kind of random pebbles scattered on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a couple handfuls and fill up my pockets with pebbles. I think if we make... I keep stealing your accent. If we make a pattern of the pebbles in the other room, maybe the magic will be dispelled.
Are you secretly a pirate?
Nay, laddie, my accent is very different from yours.
I could have sworn for a second there.
Does anything happen when I rub the pebbles on the mirror?
The mirror looks a bit shinier.
Keep
What are you
going.
rubbing?
This mirror broken.
We could bring Rowan in front of the mirror.
Oh, that could work.
And then
Have him look at his sad sack face for eternity. I like it.
Limerick, help me carry him.
I don't think I'll be doing that.
Someone help me carry him. I tilt Rowan over slowly, so he doesn't shatter. I grab his legs and I slowly drag him into the room with the mirror.
So as you drag him into the room with the mirror, there's this horrible grinding sound of stone on stone. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Oof.
And sorry, how are you dragging him?
So drag him by his feet, so his head is like dragging.
His head's dragging. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm being very careful not to break anything.
Take off an ear.
And what pose was Rowan in when he got frozen? He was just staring at the basilisk.
Rowan, what pose were you in?
Well, I think I was shooting at it, so I'd probably have my hand outstretched.
How many fingers?
All,
Like that.
all 5.
Giant hand.
Nice.
Ooh. See this guy? Oh, it's really hard to see.
Ooh.
Super dark.
Yo, I still gotta get my copy of
Painted
Ashbark from
tiger
Scott
guy.
there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Scott still has it? You haven't even gotten the full set yet?
No.
Well,
Yeah.
meeting adjourned. So as you're dragging him into, are you wearing a cape or anything, Rowan, or a hat?
I don't think I'm wearing a hat. I might be wearing a cape though.
All right. So as Kundarg is dragging you in, pieces of your cape begin to come off and be left behind on the floor.
Huh?
Was it an ice cape?
Don't break Dark You.
Beep boop. It is working. Keep dragging.
Punk, can you help a brother out?
Of course. Beep boop. You should have asked.
You have
You
Hey,
did.
but be gentle.
you
He's a
have
wee
brother
one.
metal you?
Boop.
Boop.
Boop boop.
Just poop poop.
Processing. It's like the wheel. It's like the.
Loading.
Boop.
Should-
I grab him by the head or the arms. I've got the legs.
I grab him. Maybe like the shoulders. Both of my hands are on either side of his like shoulder, like things.
Grab him by his rock hard.
Oh, they are actually.
All right. So now you guys are carrying Rowan into the room.
So we bring him into the center of the room, and then we like pop him upright, and I rotate this statue of Rowan so that it's facing the mirror.
All right.
And I'm waiting patiently for something to happen.
All right. How?
Patiently, very patiently.
Very patiently. Okay. So, you prop him up next to the mirror here, so he's staring at himself.
Mhm.
He still looks pretty sad. You know, he's got some basilisk blood, a little bit of embryo, and that
Ugh.
little piece of anus still sticking out of his mouth.
Yeah.
but nothing appears to happen in the first few minutes that you're waiting.
In the mirror, do I see a reflection of Rowan?
Yeah, you see a reflection of Rowan's stone form.
Okay. In the mirror, do I see a reflection of the pebbles, the square pebbles?
So you can see the 8 pebbles in a square pattern in the mirror, and the same pattern on the floor in the room that you're in doesn't exist.
Okay, so now I'm on to phase 2 of my plan. I empty out my pockets of pebbles, and I arrange 8
Giant
pebbles.
dildo falls out.
I'm like, oh,
Sorry.
by Morden's beard. We weren't supposed to see that. And then in the same position relative to where they would be in the mirror in 3D space, I lay out the 8 pebbles.
All right. So you place the 8 pebbles down. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, this goes nowhere.
5, 6, 7, 8. And you wait a moment. Just as you're about to give up hope, the mirror seems to dissipate, and you can see on the other side there is more room.
There was a 90% chance Ryan was going to say, and just as you give up hope, nothing happens. Like,
That's what I was expecting.
like the troll level is just so high.
It was a good setup.
Yeah.
You didn't like the pebble action? I mean,
No, it was great. Great. I expected nothing to happen.
Thank you, Ryan, for bringing the pebbles back.
gotta bring those pebbles.
I'm a little
back.
disappointed it's not an X shape, but I guess it's acceptable.
Yeah. Wait. So just when we were dragging Rowan, his cape was kind of like falling apart a little. Should his cape be made out of stone?
Oh, it is made out of stone. I think it was the chunks of it that are falling off as I was dragging him.
Okay. Stone chunk. Okay.
I feel like if you hadn't helped Radosh, like parts of his skull may have cracked off as well, and that just would have not been good.
All right.
Probably.
Oh god, this is apparently just a shittily drawn silver line. There we go. So the mirror dissipates, and you can see into the
Oh,
other side of this room.
is this another basilisk, or this is the
That's the
rock
stone
lizard?
one that yeah, that's the rock lizard.
Rock lizard.
And at the far end of the other room, you can see a large wooden door.
I start walking towards the door.
Me never been inside a mirror before.
Pretty impressive, Kundarg.
A damn fly.
Hey, sometimes I even surprise myself.
All right, so you guys head into.
Oh,
into the
we still have the torch, right? We would
antechamber.
see something.
Yep. Yeah, you still got the torch.
Come, me. We might need your strength in here.
We enter this cave.
I mean, you.
Does it look like do we have any sense of whether it looks like this place has been traveled in like a long time?
But everything was dusty on the outside, so.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So I'll get you to make an investigation check.
That was intimidation. I will click. Oh, there you go. Much
Even
better.
worse. So as you look around the room, it reminds you of a dank, dusty cave. It certainly doesn't look like anybody has traveled through there recently that you know of.
Wait, when we entered the mirror, Did we become the mirror ourselves? Like, did our left arm become our right?
No, so
Oh.
when Kundarg solved the high IQ puzzle set up before you, the mirror itself
200 IQ.
dissipated.
Okay.
The mirror itself kind of dissipated, dematerialized, and is no longer there.
We turn around and see ourselves. You're now stuck in the mirror.
Yeah.
And Rowan's on the other side
Laughing.
with his anus in his mouth.
Beep
All
boop.
right.
There is a door. Everybody likes doors. And I mean, we went like, I think we're here to go forward. I take a few steps, a few more steps forward.
You take some more steps forward, and it's eerily quiet in this room, which could be due to the fact that it's kind of a second chamber within a cave, or it could be something more ominous.
Because of that, I immediately perceive. I perceive everything.
All
Threat.
right.
For I look around, like I perceive through dimensions.
You are 100% sure that it's just because it's deep in a cave that it's so quiet. You perceive no material danger in this room,
I straighten my back.
other than your
Again?
own wills.
Let's explore
Which
Mirror
are
World.
Perhaps the most dangerous of all.
What dangerous.
I calmly and casually continue to the door. And then I perceive I listen through the door.
All right. You listen through the door. I'm just going to go with the perception check you already made instead of
Thank you.
make one every 20 seconds. So you listen through the door, and you hear kind of a faint sound of wind,
Wind.
but nothing loud or crashing or particularly dangerous sounding.
I turn around and say, the weather is moving on the other side of this door. Boop.
What does door say?
The door has weather. Door has wind. Behind the door, there is wind.
Open mirror door.
I open mirror door. With style.
So you open up the door, and before you is a guy here. Is
Oop,
a
hold
stone room.
I beckon everybody. Did it safe? I mean, I assume. Can I perceive? Where am I?
It is totally
yeah.
safe.
Yep. So as you enter this room, you note that it is the room is massive, roughly 100 feet by 50 or 150 feet by 100 feet. And as you come through the door, you're on kind of a plateau of rock that seems to end at a ledge. Reveal a little bit more here.
It's still dark there. It's still inside of a cave.
It is pretty dark.
I have a torch.
Yeah. Me has a torch. Sorry, I've got too many windows open.
I also should have a torch and not have dark vision.
So you come across this room that is absolutely massive for an underground room. with a short ledge upon your entrance that seems to end in what looks like a cliff edge that descends into a misty pit that uh, spans the entire room, leading to the opposite side, where another ledge, where you can see a very similar ledge to the one you're standing on, and there's a wooden door on the other side.
Mm.
Uh, Over the misty pit, or between both doors, hanging above the misty pit, are several. Whoops! Oh Jesus! Are several hanging wooden platforms. If I can.
Oh.
Held up by massive iron link chains.
Oh, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna catch up with the rest of the group. Are they like swaying or they're static in place?
They're static in place right now. As you came through the door, the door itself that you opened seemed very old. Uh, didn't really look like anybody has used it recently. And so right now you're kind of in a still room with this large misty pit and these platforms hanging over from iron chains.
Mm. Is this like Squid Game where if we step on them, they fall?
It is now.
Are they all the same color? Do they have differences in them? Some have X's or skulls engraved in them, or?
Okay, I have a plan.
Oh,
I'm gonna use an action
oh my god, this is
to.
so much text.
Yeah, don't worry about it. To summon my clockwork dragon companion named Bims Mark II, MK2. And I send Bims out to stand on one of the platforms.
All right. Which? Oh, let me get you Bims.
This one here.
Which page did we leave him on?
Oh, Bims also, as soon as he is spawned, he says beep, boop, beep, beep, and he looks at Chipmunk.
My eyes glow in joy. Then I reply, boop boop, beep boop beep.
Bims seems to be very happy.
So you summon Bims, and he beep beep boops, and everybody's beep beep booping around. And he flies out to this first platform. Do you have control of him, by the way?
Yeah, he can move like I think it's. Well, we're not in combat, so
Yeah, I just want to make sure I
can
don't
walk
have
around.
to move him around for you. So
Yeah.
So Bims lands
like
on the
standing
first
on it.
platform, and you see the platform shift just ever so slightly with his light weight and kind of sway a little bit over the mist.
Oh, he's lightweight.
Yeah, he's small. I think he's small. I have to check his weight. Okay, so I ask him to stand on all the different platforms, like go from platform to platform to platform, and do the little rough ocular pat down on the strength of the platforms.
All right. So
So I'm basically I just want him to indicate which ones would not pass safety code.
Yeah.
who's safety code? Bim's safety code? Because this
Bim-
is the Mark
Well,
II
let's
version
start with
that
Bim's safety
remembers what
code.
you did to Mark 1.
Those memories have been formatted.
So you have Bims jump around nimbly bimbly from platform to platform. It takes him the better part of an hour to kind of inspect each of the platforms.
Oh,
and he people trying to figure out the shortest distance here. Is that Kevin Nelson? Of
course
course
it
it is. So Bims comes back and reports back that the platforms appear to be in reasonable shape and can support his weight.
Hmm. Thank you, Bims. I pat him on the head. Beep beep boop boop boop. He does a barrel roll.
Oh, he does beep beep boops.
Beep boop. It's catching on.
Hey, laddies. Well, seems that I can support the weight of a small clockwork dragon. I don't know if it will stand up to you, me, but perhaps Limeracke?
I'll take the first go.
Aye.
And I'll jump onto the first one.
It's the safest. Okay.
How about a rope? Should we strap you with a rope first?
Too late.
Yeah, too late.
Got really dark in where he is.
Yeah,
I
I think Victoria turned off my light.
Savage.
Well, this is going on. I make an echo, which is still oversized.
All right, so Lemerac, what's your strength? Whatever it is, your strength.
Straight strength.
Yeah.
8.
So you can only jump.
and-
So it's you have 10 feet run. You can jump your strength score. If you don't have a 10-foot jump, you can jump half that.
Okay. So you successfully land on the first platform, and as you land on the first platform, your weight touching down on it causes it to sway gently back and forth.
Ah, it's like riding the sea. All right. I'm gonna just kind of let it settle down a little bit, and then I'm gonna try to get it swaying north-south a little bit, and then try to help use that momentum to get me to this platform.
Is it a good plan?
Good idea. Yeah, yeah. I like it. I didn't really think of that, but that's I'll give you a thumb up there. So I'll get you to make an acrobatics check or athletics. You can choose between those two
I appreciate that.
to get the sway going here. All right.
This way, get the feeling of
You
the rhythm.
land deftly on the second platform, which now begins to sway in a north-south direction, back and forth.
Okay. I'm basically going to continue that same pattern, and I'm not going to make any jump longer than the one I just made. Okay, I can keep going one at a time if you'd like.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to do the same sort of thing to go here.
All right. Get you to make an acrobatics check. 18. You land on platform number 3.
Can Bims like
and
support you in any way?
sways back and forth.
Might be able to help. I don't know.
Maybe Bims could like stabilize the swaying. Oh no, you want it to sway. Maybe he could give
Yeah,
a little
like-
extra sway.
Well, or even just I don't know. I don't know if he's big enough or can give the help action, but gives advantage.
Oh, that's an amazing idea. Let me errata that. Has anyone been crazy enough to try this again?
Sorry, errata of what?
I'm trying to see if my Eldritch Cannon can perform an action like help. No, okay, it doesn't count as a creature. People are saying no.
Errata says no.
Retta says no.
All right, I will get it swaying east-west and jump over to here.
All right. get you to make an acrobatics check. You land deftly on platform number 4.
Okay.
And it begins swaying back and forth.
Again, east west. And I'm gonna jump to here.
Alright, I'll get you to make an acrobatics check again. You land on platform number 4 without
Okay.
much danger, and it begins to sway back and forth.
And then I think this one's an easier jump, just because it's a straight one. I might be wrong. I don't know, depending on how you're judging this.
Yeah, you're wrong.
All
It's
right.
going to be the same difficulty as the last few jumps.
All right. Fine.
All right.
I'm gonna go there.
Alright, you land deftly on platform number 5.
All right. This one's got to be easier. I'm going right here.
Yes, this one you can simply
You could just step.
sway and step over
Yeah.
to that one.
I
There
do
we go.
that. Now I'm going down here.
Should make an acrobatics check.
And then I step down again. And now I'm going east-west.
Man, this +8 is
And one
pretty
more.
Reality ends.
So on the last one, you
All to my death. Good game, guys.
Turn to stone.
I'll join Eric and Scott in the other channel.
just one at a time.
We're gonna have our
Double
own campaign.
So
Afterworld campaign.
you don't quite make the landing on this one, and disappear below the mist.
Amazing.
Actually,
Yeah, you
No,
disappeared below the
Flameric.
mist.
can Bims like descend into the mist following Lemurek? Like, wouldn't there be trails? There would be like a trail on the mist, right? If you fell through.
This is some pretty thick mist.
Come
we-
This
on.
isn't
do we
just
hear
your
anything?
Bims is
run-of-the-mill light fog. Like,
sophisticated.
this is pea soup we're talking about. So he can
He's-
certainly follow him, but there's not like, like a trail leading down where his body was falling.
Do we hear anything like a crash?
So you saw him nimbly bimbly bouncing from square to square. And then in the last jump you hear,
But no crash.
no, you don't hear a crash.
I don't hear him like hit the ground.
Not from where you're standing.
Yarr!
Tiny you!
What?
I got so close.
I
Had to be the last
looked at
one.
the party, seeing that we just lost another party member, and I'm like, okay, this is dangerous. I need to see if this madness has an end, and we can all return to how we were. I'm going to scout the other side. I want to see what's on the other side of the door, and I will pretty safely manifest my echo on one of these things and swap places with this. And then manifest an echo. And then
Hey,
swap.
You're on
laddie,
the
where were you
side.
5 minutes ago, laddie?
So, like,
he was right here.
I was right here, but I mean, you guys are
Stay quiet.
teleport. I can teleport. You all guys know that. You jump into the mist.
Does
I mean,
Bims
he was
locate
doing it
Lemurek?
successfly though. Like,
Go
Yeah,
for it.
actually, he was getting good rolls. And since I'm here, I kind of want to, with dedication, open this door because we're losing party members. I want to see what's on the other side.
sorry, I'm just making some notes here.
Yeah, too many casualties.
I'll save you, Tiny you.
Don't jump.
Oh, I'm jumping.
do it.
Just as soon as Ryan's done writing down whatever he's writing down.
Ooh, you're jumping. Paul is opening the door not to let Rowan. Busy. Get busy.
I'm afraid
Sorry,
there's
before
a
I
lot
forget
of
what happened.
writing going
All right.
down.
So Chapunk has managed to phase shift through this web of platforms. Me, what are you doing here?
I'm gonna start my journey.
He jumps.
All right.
Oh,
Get you to make an acrobatics, or sorry, that one you just successfully do because of your. What's your strength?
16.
16. Okay.
Alright. And then I'll just jump over here.
Jump over there. All right. So either acrobatics or an athletics. Actually, hold on. 16. Half your
It's 8.
movement is 8. You successfully make it to the second platform.
Okay. Well, continuing this, I guess I'll jump over here.
That one's. How far would you say that is?
It depends, 5 to 10 feet, I guess.
10 feet. Okay.
It's 7.5 if you're averaging it.
yeah. I don't know how.
We gotta calculate the hypotenuse of that particular location. That one will get you to make either an acrobatics or an athletics check, whichever you prefer.
I have inspiration from the last game, so I'm going to use it.
Boom. You land deftly on platform number 3 there.
Okay. And then to here.
And you have no problem making that jump.
And then here.
No problem making that jump.
And then here.
No problem making that jump. That one's good. That's a good step. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good.
Okay, here I'm gonna get on my belly and put my arm down into the mist and go, Tiny you!
Alright.
Wave it around.
So you wave your arm around into the mist. Come out with no hand. No.
Oh, shit. Shit. Fine.
So you can hear a faint whimper from directly below you.
Don't cry, Tiny you. I'm gonna take my glaive and poke it down into the mist. See if it touches ground.
Alright. How long is your glaive?
It's 10. It's got a 10-foot reach, so.
10-foot reach, okay. So you reach down with your glaive and kind of grope around with the sharp end, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, I can't hold on to the sharp end. It would cut my hand.
True, yeah. So you reach down with your glaive, and it doesn't seem to touch anything.
Tiny you is not dead. I'll help. I'll save you. I'll just jump down after him.
Wait, me, beep boop, I have a plan. I can hold your legs while you dive deep into the mist. It's safer. I can let go if you don't find the bottom.
Inspiration to me for jumping into the mist.
Oh yeah.
Being a total badass.
Wait, okay, fine. Fine.
Not the brightest idea.
But you gotta respect it.
Inspiring,
All right.
though.
So sorry, what's happening here? Your
I
chipmunk's holding you, and you're reaching down.
You just jump.
just jumping
You
in.
just jump. You just
Hopping
jumped.
in.
Just straight up jump.
Well,
All right.
This campaign will be over before you know it, Rye.
How tall are you?
8 feet.
8 feet. I think I'm just gonna make this up as I go, or figure this out as I go. I mean, so you leap down into the mist very deftly and with great inspiration, and you hit the ground fairly hard because you couldn't see where the land was to cushion your fall, and you take 10 fall damage.
Oof.
Oops. And Lemurak, you took 11 fall damage.
That was you.
And so you kind of land in a heap on the bottom. It's very hard to see because of this thick mist. But you can tell that your friend is close by, and you're both laying down prone or falling.
Yarr. This is not Davy Jones' locker.
They're alive, and I wanted to run and leave them.
It's only short jump down.
Do I hear that? He's yelling.
Sorry, did you hear what?
Me yell.
I shouted out.
Yes, you heard him yell from below. It's a little bit muffled, but you could hear him down below.
I descend down since I know that they're somewhere close. So I go down the ledge and I hold and I just let go of my arms when I'm extended.
You take 15 fall damage and land prone.
Oof.
Really interesting. How deep is it? Because I left my echo here and I can only have him 30 feet far away.
And what kind of attunement do you have to your echo in that? Can you tell exactly where it is in exactly what position, and or do you have to like see it or something?
I don't have to see it. It immediately disappears if it's 30 feet away from me. And I know if I have it or not.
Okay. So sorry, where did you descend here?
Just beside the echo. Because I heard them
Okay,
kind of.
so like right here?
Yeah, right there, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Oof. 15. Wow. Okay.
All right. So you land on a stone floor in a heap, and you're prone and have taken some damage.
Oof.
and you feel your echo return.
Oh, it disappeared.
Oh shit. Okay, so
Yeah, it
it's
disappeared.
more than 30 feet.
Yep.
Uh,
Kundarg, you seem to be alone in a
yeah.
room with a giant mist pit. Um,
Do I have the rope? Let me check.
that's a good question.
I imagine we all have rope.
Didn't we buy a bunch of rope?
Yeah, we bought like winter gear as well, climbing.
Yeah.
Rope is usually part of your starting gear.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to. How am I gonna do this? Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask Bim's Mark II MK2 to return to me. I'm going to grab one end of the rope. I'm gonna wrap one end of the rope around Bims's tail, and then I'm going to tell Bims to go back to where he last saw Lemerick fall down, and then start to descend and try to locate using echolocation the party members at the bottom of the mist pit. And the echolocation sound is beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. And he's slowly descending down.
Ooh.
Be right back.
I must respond to the sound. Instinctively. Habitually. I say, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Yeah, like,
Do they hear?
That's what I'm trying to
Bims?
figure out. I'm trying to figure out the scientific answer to whether mist and fog impacts
What's the density
echolocation.
of the air?
And so far, I've come across that bats would avoid fog because it seems like a wall, but I don't know if if that's just like a
I
natural thing,
don't
like
think,
it might be a wall, or if it actually blocks their echolocation.
I think fog should not influence the sound wave. I don't think it blocks sound.
And bats see in fog.
I hope they can.
Keep in mind that it's not ultrasonic that he's letting out; it's regular sounds.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
can
that's true.
transmit frequencies
So
in the ultrasonic range.
Yeah, we don't need to get that crazy. So the beeps and boops that Bims is sending out are being received by Chipunk, and the other party members can hear these beeps and
Yes.
boops. And sorry, he's holding a rope that you're holding the other end of.
I
Or
have
he's-
one end and he has the other end wrapped around him.
Okay, okay.
So using the power of echolocation, he locates Chipunk and the rest of the group. Hopefully.
Yeah,
All
we'll-
right. So
Bunch.
he descends into the mist with
Mhm.
the rope that's wrapped around him. Um,
And
can you
then
see through him or anything, or
he's not a familiar per se. I'm gonna have to read the rules. Bear with me a second here.
well, he'd be able to communicate what he sees, right?
I
Or what
think
he's perceiving.
so.
Ooh, that's
So
powerful.
you have the feeling that he's found your group of friends, but he communicates that it's extremely hard to see. Um, this mist
Oh,
is
I need to be
like this.
within 60 feet.
He disappears then.
How
No,
far away is this?
Well, it's 30 feet deep.
75 feet.
Okay, well, I can't communicate with him directly, but I had given him
The rope.
an order to a mission to go find them.
All right. Well, you have a
So
sense
I'm
that
blind.
he
I
has
can't see
found-
anything right now.
You have a warm sensation that he's found them.
Ooh. Do we see Bims?
You can't see anything through this thick mist.
To hear.
You can't see, like, even if you put your hand 6 inches in front of your face, you can't see it.
Oof.
It's almost like thick darkness
Can I feel out? Because Bims is coming to us. He's sensing this echo thing. Can I like just stretch out my hands and try to feel out the
Oh!
source of the?
I give him 5-foot magical light radius. I don't know if that makes much of a difference, but
Well, in fog, probably not. Unless it's fog lights.
It's fog lights.
I'm giving him.
So the
Oh, and a 6-second long recorded message. This is getting better and better. Okay,
as
so
well as flatulent smells.
well, yeah, he can do that. My 6-second message is, here's the rope. Grab onto it, tug, and I'll pull you to safety. And then that was 6 seconds. And then he also has a 5-foot radius light.
He has both.
Oh, I can only choose one. I send the message.
All right. So in the thick fog, me, Lemurak, and Chipunk hear this beeping sound followed by the rope's right here.
Tug on it.
Yeah. So I try to feel out for this thing.
All right. You feel out and you find the rope and Bims within your
Yes.
grasp.
Now you just need to find the others.
I tug on the rope. Oh wait, do I know that the others are around me? Sorry.
Well, you think so. You can hear some moaning and stuff as they try and pick themselves up off the ground.
Well, I transmit like people. I found the rope. I will commence pulling.
All right. How hard do you tug on the rope?
Well, I don't know. I just pull on the rope.
All
I
right.
mean-
Strength.
I'll get you to make a strength check.
Oh god.
Seven, and Kundarg, I'll get you to make a strength saving throw.
I gently pull on the rope.
Oh, you didn't say gentle.
Well, a 7 is a
Well,
That's true. That's a 7's not a good roll.
yeah, 7 is a gentle pull.
he knows not to like.
I mean, you could
pull it way
consider
too
the
hard.
7 to be gauging how hard he should pull it.
Yeah. So you give it a little test pull, and Kundarg on the other end, you feel a couple of little tugs, and you take a powerful stance against
Power
it
stance.
and resist being pulled into the mist.
So I start to slowly like reel it in.
Just to clarify here, Kundag, you're still on the wrong end of this pit.
That's right, but at least you guys can get back up again.
But we're way on the other side, so like we would have to get all the way over to that side first.
Basically, you could walk along the ground to get to where I am, and then pull yourself up to get back up onto the ledge.
No, you come to us. Jump, jump,
Yeah.
jump.
So
You want
I
me to jump?
Is
keep pulling on the rope.
what's the wall of this cliff like?
It's a cliff wall, so you're not really next to it, but you feel it, and it's like a rocky cliff wall.
Let's just start climbing.
Yeah.
Oh, start climbing this ledge.
The way we want to go.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeah. I still hold onto the rope.
So are you all the way on the other end of the chasm then?
I am, yeah.
No,
You
I
guys try to
mean-
climb up.
I meant metal you there.
Oh, Metal U is with you.
Yeah, I came.
Exactly.
Oh no! Like he tossed the rope. I'm holding the rope in my hand, which is attached to him. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
To him, right? So are you on the other side of the chasm? Where where
well-
Kundarg is.
No, I'm on the side where me is.
Yeah. So who's holding that rope?
I'm holding one end, and Chipunk is holding the other end. But you guys can
You
climb
see
up.
what
It
I'm getting
won't,
at here, right? Like the rope is either 80 feet long,
Oh,
Oh, how
or
long is
more
the rope?
likely it's 50 feet.
oh shit. Okay, so
Okay, it's not long enough.
us because we are more than 30 feet underground.
And you're on completely different sides of this thing.
Yeah, this never happened. Damn it.
I will pull Bims back, and then you guys can climb up the wall.
And you should jump.
I'll give Tiny you a head start by holding him up. 10.
Hoisting him up.
14 feet in the air. 6 foot arms. All right. So you guys are gonna try to climb out of this misty pit.
And we will succeed. But yes.
All right. Who's gonna make the first attempt at climbing?
Oh,
Tiny you.
All right.
let's do it. What do you want me to roll?
Athletics, maybe.
Acrobatics?
I don't think there's gonna be an acrobatic way to climb this misty cliff wall.
Unless. Yeah, right.
Oh. So luckily, you never actually left Me's hand. So he's holding you up, and you just kind of grope around and fall back into his arms.
Stop playing games, Tiny you.
I feel like Ryan in my arms. I try again, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta roll better than 0. That's for damn sure. I can see why you want to use this acrobatics action. Alright. This time, are you starting in Me's hand again? Part way up, or?
Sure.
Alright. You know what? I will give you an advantage on this roll since Me is literally
Okay.
helping you. Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll roll one more.
Yeah.
You can't seem to get a firm grip, but you don't manage to actually fall down. Because, again, you're just a puddle in Me's hand at this point.
Tiny you
Alright.
climbing wrong. Me show you. And I'll start climbing.
Alright. Now, Lemerac, 9's not very good either. So you attempt to start your ascent up the cliff, but struggle to find holds big enough for your colossal feet and hands.
But what's the issue here? Let me try. Athletics. Ooh.
Chapunk manages to climb to the top of the wall.
I will then, after taking a victorious pose for any photo op opportunities,
Hell yeah.
throw down a rope I have and
Alright.
say, beep boop, I found the ceiling.
Alright, you throw down a rope. Me and Lemerac, you kind of grope around and find this rope that Chapunk has thrown down.
I will ascend this rope as a ribbon dancer ascends the ribbon. And
With
in a
raw athletic ability.
twirling acrobatic fashion.
Incredible
Simply
upper body
because
strength.
it came with these hand motions, I'll allow it.
Ah.
Were those hand motions not present? Oh man, you are the greatest ribbon dancer that has ever been seen.
Incredible.
And you barely even touch the rope as you're climbing up it.
Didn't even need it.
All
Ba-
nimbly bimbly.
Basically a monk.
It's like you're allergic to rock
Oof.
and one with rope.
Oh my god, look at you.
25.
Oh, and me just hoists himself up in one big pull.
Wow.
Not using my legs.
Not even using your legs.
I'm sorry, I'll be right back again.
I let go of the rope. Both of them fall.
Well, no, you got pulled down. Me came up in one big pull. You got pulled down.
I'll need you to make a critical strength save here. All right, so you find yourselves lined up at the top here. You can see your friend Kundarg
On the other side.
far on the other side.
We wave.
Yar, Kandarg.
What you waiting
Hey.
for, radio?
There is
Brothers, you made it back up.
bottom.
Okay, then I'll try to do the gauntlet of death here. What am I choosing?
Arr.
Is it athletics or acrobatics?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
You choose the.
What's your strength score?
Terrible.
That's not an answer.
8 strength.
That's
as
the
me.
same as him. There you go.
But isn't acrobatics dex?
Yeah, Ryan let me do acrobatics for the jumps.
Yeah, my dex is better. Here we go.
Strength just determines how far you can jump.
So,
Face plants right off.
right between sections 1 and 2, you whiff on the follow through and take
Shameful.
11 damage and are knocked prone.
Ugh. I'm like, hi brothers, I'm on the way. Bah!
You tripped on a pebble as you approached your first jump.
Red, you
Carrying
has
too many in your
Those
pockets.
pebbles you had in your pockets are really weighing you down now.
Red, you has brothers down there.
Am I disorientated, or can I know which direction is like straight ahead? Did I like tumble end over end over end?
Yeah, like you fell into a very misty pit.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Can you
And
fall? You fell right away. You can feel the edge which you fell from. Can't
Oh
you?
yeah, can I find the edge?
Yeah, if you grope around, you might be able to find the edge.
So you tripped on a pebble.
Yeah. I reach around and try to find the ledge.
All right, you managed to find the ledge behind you.
Then I push off in the opposite direction and try to walk forward.
All right.
Immediately walking in circles.
Yeah.
This is where I die.
I look at the group and I say, like, maybe we should give some audio signals for navigation.
Beep.
People,
Oh. Yar.
as we
beep.
can. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. We're going back to the rope idea. I'm gonna hold one end. Bims is gonna hold one end. He's gonna fly above the mist and move to the other side. So he's like
That's a good
pulling me
move.
along.
I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna make you get confused in this.
Yeah,
mess.
get out of here, Ryan. With
Solve
your...
that before I can think of something.
Get him out of here.
All right, so Bims manages to lead you through the misty the misty mountain here, and you're now standing below on the other side where Chipunk has previously laid out a climbing rope.
I find the rope and climb up.
Alrighty, and I'll get you to make a athletics check, and you can do it with advantage since
With
your
advantage.
friends are going to be helping me here.
Incredible.
So with the help of your friends, you manage to get to the top of the ledge.
Hey,
Here's
finally
the
made it, laddies.
reckless.
What an adventure. So what's here at the end of the other room?
And so, in front of you on this cliff ledge, you see an old wooden door, very similar to the one that led you into this room.
Beep boop. Our doppelgangers are on the other side.
Me don't like Mirror World.
We should go to the doppelganger world and slay them all.
Let's see what's behind door number 2.
All right.
Yeah.
You open up door number 2, and before you is a long, dark, narrow hallway, which appears to be leading basically in a straight line, but it's pretty dark.
Why
And
really
that
my torch?
is where we will wrap up for this evening.
Ooh, we fought the Mist Pit boss.
Fought the Mist Pith boss.